Top 10 Military Topics for Essays. Work-life balance in the military. In your essay on this topic, you should explore the challenges and strategies involved in maintaining a healthy work-life balance in a military context. Military service usually goes well beyond the 9-to-5 schedule. What's more, the stresses of military life can lead to the destruction of marriages and families. United States military as an institution. This topic focuses on the United States military as a complex institution. It transformed after the Second World War with the changing threats to the American population and global interests. In your essay, you could explore the structure, organization, and roles of the military in national defense. Another idea is to focus on the factors that foster its transformation. Women in the military. Historically, the participation of women in the military dates back to the times of the Revolutionary War. However, their participation used to be minimal then. Although the situation has changed with time, there are still signs of discrimination when it comes to the involvement of women in military operations. What is the role of women in the military and their contributions throughout history? What challenges have women faced in pursuing military careers? Discuss these issues in your essay. Use of simulation in the military. The military faces various tasks to which simulation might be applicable. Training the officers, rehearsing for military operations, testing and conducting evaluations, and analyzing the effectiveness of war activities are just some of them. How can VR, computer simulations, and wargaming techniques be used in military training? What are the benefits, limitations, and ethical considerations? Answer these questions in your paper. Military history of United States of America. The military history of the United States began in 1775, during the American Revolution when the Continental Army was created. Its most significant events were the Mexican-American War, the Civil War, World Wars, and military operations in the late 20th century. What are the strategies, tactics, and key figures of the U.S. military? Explore these questions in your essay. U.S. military spending. Military spending has recently been a critical issue for most governments. The general consensus among U.S. citizens is that a lot of money needs to go to other sectors of the economy, such as education, research, healthcare, and clean energy. Is the huge spending on the U.S. military ethical and justified? This question is worth exploring. Military forces and politics of Iran. In the Middle East in general and Iran in particular, military forces help control both political and state machinery. They are critical in shaping the political events of Iran. The structure of Iran's military includes the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, and the regular armed forces. What is the military's influence on domestic and regional politics? What role does it play in Iran's geopolitical landscape? Explore these questions in your paper. Transforming modern warfare through technology. In the essay on this topic, you might explore the impact of digitalization and advanced technologies on modern military operations. How has integrating digital technology, artificial intelligence, cyber capabilities, and data-driven decision-making revolutionized the military? What are the most impressive examples of digitized military systems? Discuss these exciting questions in your paper. Gays in the military. A survey of over 16,000 officers found that 5.8% identified themselves as lesbian, gay, or bisexual. However, a couple of decades ago, the service of gays, lesbians, and bisexuals in the U.S. military was banned. What experiences and policies are focused on recruiting LGBTQ+ people into the military? What is the historical context and current challenges of this process? A paper on this topic would contribute to the discussion on LGBTQ+ rights and discrimination. Suicide in the U.S. military. In the U.S., suicide rates are high not only among civilians, but also in the military. Between 1977 and 2003, these rates were comparable. However, the suicide rate in the military began to rise sharply in 2004. Currently, more suicide cases are reported in the military than among civilians. What are the causes of the phenomenon? What treatments and interventions can be used to prevent it? Discuss these issues in your paper.